Graduates, many have gathered to honor you this evening. I feel I can safely say that you're the only class in the state of Tennessee to be honored by the presence of your superintendent, your state commissioner of education, and your governor. Our association with Governor Sundquist and his lovely wife Martha began in the early 80s. As a member of the House of Representatives, Congressman Sundquist met our 8th graders in Washington, D.C. each spring for 12 years. On several occasions, he was successful in having Craigmont mentioned in the congressional record. When we received our award as a Blue Ribbon School of Excellence in Washington, Don Sundquist was there. Since becoming governor, he has not forgotten Craigmont. On his 101st day in office, he met our students on the steps of the state capitol. And tonight he has taken time from his busy schedule to be here for our graduates. Governor Sundquist, as interim principal of Craigmont High School, I am pleased to tell you that every student in the class has met the requirements of the Memphis City Schools and of the State Department of Education, and I certify that they are eligible to receive their diplomas. Governor Sundquist.
Thank you very much. I should say Principal Hodge. Thank you, Sandy. Commissioner Walters, Dr. House, President Smith, Laura and Laura, the 95 distinguished 95 graduates, faculty, parents, and family. Dr. Walters, it seems like only yesterday that they were 8th graders. I know it seems that way to you as well when we gathered in the steps of the Capitol. I appreciate the hospitality, Principal Hodge, and the warm welcome you and Craigmont have always extended to me, and I'm delighted to be here and be a part of this special day for Craigmont and the class of 95. I suppose I also should make an apology to the Craigmont community for stealing away Jane Walters, but because she's done an exceptional job here as principal, it's because of that I wanted her to come to Nashville and run the Department of Education. I wanted to find someone with real-world experience in teaching and running a school, someone whose first focus is going to be and has been on what's best for the young people of Tennessee. That's Jane Walters. I also wanted someone who wouldn't be intimidated by bureaucracy. Someone who wasn't shy about speaking her mind. Well, that's Jane Walters, too. Let me tell you, Tennessee's education bureaucracy has never seen the likes of Jane Walters, and they're no match for her, and I couldn't be more pleased. We're not in this to continue business as usual, and Dr. Walters is doing great things for education in Tennessee, things that will make a difference to thousands of young lives for years to come. And I know that her friends and colleagues and former students and present students here at Craigmont will take pride in her success, just as she's always taken pride in your success. So let's give her another warm round of applause. Craigmont High School is one of America's premier schools, and the honors and recognition that we've heard speak for themselves. I've been here on a number of occasions. The always impressive ceremony of flags, all the students we've seen in Washington and now in Nashville. I'm going to do 3 things and do them very quickly. When my son was graduating from the University of Memphis, I asked what advice he gave me, and he said, keep it short. I did, and I will, and if you'll look at your watches, I won't be here more than 5 minutes. And I'm going to give you the advice of 3 people. First of all, it's advice from me, and it's going to be short as well. Whatever you choose to do in life, try to succeed and take a risk if that's necessary. Know that the path ahead will not always be straight and smooth, that some people will view the changes as detours and others as obstacles, and others will see those as opportunities. I hope you'll see those as opportunities. 3, set ambitious goals for yourselves, but keep in mind that life's journey is in itself, a wonder, and getting there is a great deal of the satisfaction and the fun. And don't wish your lives away. Don't wish, well, I wish I was a senior, I wish in college, or I wish this, or I wish that. Enjoy and savor every moment. Enjoy this evening, enjoy tomorrow, the next day. Have a sense of humor and try to keep things in perspective. Some of the people who have impressed me the most in life are the people who've been able to have a sense of humor, laugh at themselves, and laugh at other things that are going on. Make the most of the advantages that you have, that you're given. And don't forget who, as I'm going to make all the English teachers mad when I say that, don't forget who brung you to the dance, as somebody said. Don't forget these parents and relatives who daily make sacrifices to you. Now, the second piece of advice I'm going to give you is I received from Coach Pat Summitt, whose Lady Vols have won 3 NCAA golf or basketball championships and almost added a 4th this year. This is a poem that she shares with her team each season, and it's pretty good, I think. You can teach me, but only I can do the learning. You can lead me, but only I can walk the path. You can promote me, but I have to succeed. For the gift of love is not a food that feeds me. It's the sunshine that nourishes that which I must finally harvest myself. So if you love me, don't just sing me your song. Teach me to sing. For when I'm alone, I will need the melody. And I know there are so many people around here who have been taught. I look over this group who have made the journey, who've been taught to sing, and who carry in their hearts the melodies learned from caring families. I believe you're going to do well. Now let me read you one last bit of advice. I received this a few years ago. It's from a simple woman who is very ill at the present time, but influenced lots of people across the world. She had a lot of common sense, and she grew up in a little place called Grinder's Switch in Hickman County. You may know her as Minnie Pearl. Here's what she said. I ain't all that smart, but in years of living and seeing, I've learned that happiness is found in loving God, loving your family and friends, loving your job, and nourishing a sense of humor. Be careful. Go slowly picking your friends and a job. You can't win all of these, but you sure can a few, especially loving God. I think she sums it up well. And the graduates here have been blessed with families that care and educators who have taught you to think in a country that, for all its faults, offers you more opportunities and more freedom than any in the history of the world. This is a date and a day filled with promise. My congratulations to each of you. May God continue to bless you as you make your way in the world. And Mrs. Hodge, based on your statement that this class has completed all the requirements of the Memphis City Schools and the Tennessee State Department of Education, I am pleased to accept this class and present their diplomas. Thank you very much.
We are now ready to present the diplomas. The class of 1995. Dustin Wells Smith. Laura Megan Hume. Laura Lynn Knight. Jessica Lee Fleming. Tamisha Tashay Carr Washington. Stacy Lynn Riker. Marjorie Susan Baker. Philip Barry Hathcock, Jr. Carnitha Nishan Matthews. Mandrell A. McLaughlin, Jr. Jessica Dawn Searcy. Kimberly Marie Kelly. Richard Duncan Williamson. Kristen Michelle Epler. Jamie Autumn Turner. Matthew Matson Haney. Melissa Carol Mitchell. William Eric Klingler. Jessica Baker. John Michael Libiday. Melissa Carol Smith. Jennifer Kane Marquis. Kimberly Diane Spencer. Joshua Dwayne Abramson. Michael James Angers. Elizabeth Marie Arwood. Anna Maria Avato. Rashawn Backers. Tristan Ann Banks. Mariam Banna. April Annette Barner. Aisha Danielle Boyd. Tracy Michelle Bricker. Eugene Brooks III. David Joseph Browning. Charlotte Lynn Bush. Michael Dwayne Butcher II. Tamika Roniel Butler. Courtney Lachey Campbell. Jonathan Edward Campbell. Cameron Philip Carroll. Clarissa Nicole Carson. Valerie Ann Cathy. Chun Ho Chan. Joseph William Christian. Mariko Antoine Coleman. Robert Ford Cornett. Daniel Crawford. James Taylor Dabbs, Jr. Kimberly Shante Davidson. Lakeisha Yomanika Dickerson. Tiana Laquita Dodge. Ned Douglas III. David Dong. Christopher Max Duty. Kimberly Antoinette Farmer. Jossie Raquel Fernandez. Heather Marie Fish. Marlon Andre Ford. Christopher Ray Fort. Robert Jeffrey Fox. Richard Blake Franklin. Rachel Michelle Gadd. Russell Curtis Gammon.